Real women murders, not fiction. Love women, don't kill them. Giving real women, unknown women, recognition to the world. Please support our channel and please subscribe.
Family members gathered in grief on a street in Fort Myers early Saturday morning.
Fort Myers police confirmed 2 people were shot and killed. Annalise Iraola has the details and spoke with family members who were distraught and in disbelief after losing their loved one.
William Street in Fort Myers turned into a crime scene overnight and well into Saturday morning. The neighborhood was full of people in distress and undeniable confusion over how and why this could have happened. But family members I spoke with said they had no doubts about who caused this horrific situation.
My sister and stuff, they called me. They said her ex-boyfriend came over and just started I guess they had a real conversation at first, and then he just pulled out a gun and started shooting.
Jerome says the victim of this domestic violence shooting was his niece. Cousins of the victim told me her immediate family said she was sitting on this porch in the back of her house when her ex-boyfriend ambushed her in the dark around 3 a.m. in the morning. FMPD said when units responded and got to the area, they found a woman suffering from at least 1 gunshot wound. She was taken to the hospital where she later died from her injuries. Responding officers at the scene later tracked down the suspect. Glenn Thompson, the sergeant over the Fort Myers Police Homicide Unit.
During a search for a suspect, K-9 units along with the Lee County Sheriff's Office Aviation Unit was able to locate a person behind another house. When officers and K-9 got up there, unfortunately, they discovered that that person appears to have been deceased from a apparent self-inflicted gunshot injury.
Family members close to the victim are left to come together to pick up the pieces after this unexpected tragedy. FMPD says they will need to finish their investigation to confirm that this is a possible murder-suicide, but the victim's family confirmed the relationship between the victim and her killer was domestic.
The Fort Myers Police Department says the suspect has been identified. They say there's no threat to the public.
This Sunday night, we're glad to have you. I'm Trent Bennett. We took you to the scene yesterday where Fort Myers police say a woman was shot and killed. This all happened on William Street. This is near the Midtown area, just outside of downtown Fort Myers. And that's where we find NBC2's Sarah Mankiewicz. She's speaking to that family who says they're grieving this big loss tonight.
I've been having a lot of family and friends around, but I have my moments, you know. So it's difficult, but I try to be strong for them because if I break down, they're going to break down.
Tracy Best says her 35-year-old daughter Takisha was shot and killed in a domestic shooting yesterday at this home on William Street.
You'll think you are safe in your own home.
She tells me her daughter's death came by the hands of an ex-boyfriend.
I have known this individual over 15 years, and I would have never thought he would have came to my house and killed my daughter when he know that she got 3 children.
Tracy says she's being as strong as she can for this family, but says losing her daughter is one of the worst things to ever happen to her.
I'm living my worst nightmare, and I haven't felt a pain, never felt a pain like this in my life.
Tracy's brother Tony says the sudden loss of his niece Takisha is something they are facing together.
My niece she was very dear to me, and I'm still in shock.
Fort Myers police would not tell us what happened, but will only confirm that this was a murder-suicide.
Devastated, and just, trying to get over the pain and grief of what we're going through at this moment.
Tracy now wants other people to be safe so they don't have to go through the heartbreak she now faces.
When you do with a person, it's best to keep them far away from you as possible. If you see them coming near you, please get away.
We've reached out to police to find out more details about what happened here.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.